How are your parents with your fame? How are they? They must be very proud of you.
Yeah, they for sure are, which is the sweetest thing in the world. But my mom, so I mean, right when I got the job, and this was probably, I remember like 2 weeks into it, my mom and I were in a public restroom, and there were a lot of people in there, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna wait for you in the lobby. And she goes, okay, Heidi Gardner, my daughter. And I exited, and of course, this was 2 weeks into SNL. I mean, it takes probably 3 years for anyone to know who you are on SNL.
Right.
But for sure, no one knew who I was. So I go out and I sit in the lobby, and my mom comes out, and I was like, hey, Mom, will you sit with me for a second? She was like, yeah, honey. And I go, hey, I saw what you did in the bathroom, and I'm just not very comfortable with that. I don't like that. And she goes, honey, I'm just bragging.
That's so funny. My mom, when I had the late night show, first couple of years into having the late night show, she used to really do this. She got a bunch of late night with Conan O'Brien keychains, and she kept them in her purse. And she would go through the line at the local supermarket in Brookline, Massachusetts, and then the person would be bagging her groceries, and she'd say, do you like television? And the guy would be like, yeah, sure. Do you ever watch late night television? And she'd say, yeah, I watch some late night. Do you ever see Conan O'Brien? And the guy would be like, yeah, no, I see that show. Do you like Conan O'Brien? He's okay. Well, guess what? He's my son, and you can have a keychain.
Oh.
I could just picture all these people reluctantly taking a keychain, but it makes them so happy.
And that makes me happy to hear, because I think I'm always thinking like, oh my God, people must be so annoyed by my mom. But if I was that cashier, I would think that was the cutest thing in the world. I would take mom's keychain. Yeah.
Right. Does your dad brag about you?
Yes. So my dad, he tries to do it a little more low key. He drives for Uber, and he likes to do like the early pickup. So like airport runs, but a lot of times he does Sunday morning, like picking people up from the bars or wherever they've been. And so he'll tell stories of like picking up a whole like girls from a bachelorette party, and like they'll, be out on an all-nighter and like trying to settle in. And my dad's like, so ladies, at 4:30 in the morning, did you guys watch SNL last night? They're like, no. Like,
we were at a rave. We were clubbing.
Yeah. Sometimes he's like, but some of them, but then I say, but have you ever watched? And then, and then they know who you are, and they really like your work.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm glad that I think it's a very nice thing. I'm sure they're extraordinarily proud of you, and you are crazy talented. You're crazy talented, and I'm very happy for you. I really am. It's nice.
Thank you.
I get, I don't know what it is, but when I see young people that are inordinately talented doing good work, it just makes me happy. I just like restores my faith in the whole system, Well,
for years I had your quote, if you're kind and you work hard, amazing things will happen, right over my bed. So.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's nice. Yeah. Well, guess what? What I should do is amend that quote and say, amazing things will happen, and then you'll get your shit stolen out of a theater. I'll just add that at the end.